Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our first guided reading lesson of the week. Today's date is Tuesday, the 14th of July, and for today's lesson, you will need to have listened to the class read from today, which is chapter 31, Memoriam. You'll need a pen or a pencil to write with, a ruler, and a piece of paper to write on. Let's get started then. Within our guided reading lessons this week, we'll be continuing to develop a range of comprehension skills. We can use the mnemonic VIPERS to help identify the different types of questions we'll be covering. Let's take a look at our first two questions. So our first question is a vocabulary question. This is where we'll need to draw upon knowledge vocabulary in order to understand the text. And here is our question. What is a gargoyle? So you may already know what a gargoyle is. You may be able to write your definition down right away. If you don't, you could use the internet or the dictionary to help you with this. Our next question means that we'll need to make inferences from the text. And our question is, why do you think they needed Silver's hair? So why do you think Ellie and Daniel needed Silver's hair? So what I'd like you to do now is pause the video and have a go at answering these two questions. And once you're finished, come back and click play on this video to check your answers with me. Pause the video now to have a go at these two questions. Okay, it's time to check our answers. So our first question was, what is a gargoyle? A gargoyle is an ugly creature or head cut from stone and attached to the roof of an old church. So if you had a similar definition to this, well done. Let's take a look at our next question. Why do you think they needed Silver's hair? Daniel and Ellie needed Silver's hair to be able to look back at Silver's past, to learn more about the story between him and Vindictus Sharp. Furthermore, they wanted to learn more about Sharp and if there is anything they can use against him. So well done again if you had a similar answer to the one that I've given here. Let's take a look at our next two questions for today. So our next question is about predicting what you think will happen based on what you already know or have read. The next chapter is called Silver's Secret. What could happen in this chapter? Our next question is to explain your preferences, thoughts, and opinions about the text. And our explain question today is to explain why the author writes a secret in italics. So why has the author chosen to write these two words in italics? Just like before, I'd like you to pause the video now to have a think about these two questions and have a go at answering them, and then come back and click play on this video to check your answers with me. Pause the video now. Okay, time to check our answers. Remember that you may have had different answers to the one that I've given here. Here is my prediction about what will happen next. In this chapter, it may reveal what happened the night Mr. Silver went after Vindictus Sharp. Let's take a look at our explain question. Explain why the author writes a secret in italics. Here's the answer that I've given. The author may have written the words a secret in italics to draw attention to certain words in the text. Italics may have also been used to show what Daniel was thinking and how he suddenly realizes that he may in fact be able to uncover Silver's secret. So again, well done if you've got a similar answer to me, but again, there are many different answers that you could have given for these two questions. Let's take a look at our final questions for today. So our final question is about retrieving information from the text. So we have two different questions here. The first one is, what did they collect from Silver's apartment? So what did Daniel and Ellie collect from Silver's apartment? And also, why was the Emporium becoming hard to navigate? So these answers are somewhere in the text. For these questions, you'll need to go and find the answers. So you'll need to scan the text very carefully. Time to pause the video to have a go at answering these two questions. And remember, once you're finished, click play on the video to check your answers with me. Okay, time to see how you got on. So our first question was, what did they collect from Silver's apartment? Here is the answer. Daniel and Ellie visited Silver's apartment and collected a long brown hair from his pillow. Okay, great job if you got that one correct. Let's take a look at our second question. Why was the Emporium becoming hard to navigate? Patches of nothingness were appearing more and more, sucking wonders into the void, which were weakening the rest of the Emporium. This is why the Emporium was becoming harder to navigate. Again, well done if you're able to find these answers within the text. Great job. And that's it for today's guided reading session. Well done, everybody. Come back again and join me for our second session on Thursday. Bye for now.